Here we are again. Still trying to get this damn thing. There's a 7. There's a 7. Oh, I forgot to turn that on. What's up, Convesu? Pause the new Beverly Hills Cop movie. You silly bitch. Carry heel, a 10. We'll see. I don't trust a 10 with a pug, man. That's pushing it. Beat timer. How you doing though, man? Bored with everything? That's life, dude. Life's boring overall. And then one day you get cancer and die. Most of us do anyway. It's just the way things are. There's a 7. Probably the same one I tried to join. I think it looks fine. I mean, the features in Midnight look great. I think the features in Midnight looks awesome. The trailer, I was like, it's a typical WoW trailer. I'm excited for Midnight for sure. But yeah, the trailer was whatever. I don't really usually give a fuck about trailers because the trailer very rarely affects how good a game is. You know? WoW's always had decent or above average and sometimes really good trailers. Doesn't mean and really shitty expansions. And same with like Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14 had some of the best trailers I've ever seen, like the Shadowbringers trailer. And the game sucked, so. Yeah, everybody was talking about that. And I'm like, yeah. I expect nothing less. The West is obsessed with making their women ugly. Yeah. It's just what it's like, dude. Come on, man. So hard finding a key that I need. I mean, yeah, that's true too, man. Then you give her a fat ass and lip fillers and a huge gut, fake boobs, and a fucking nose ring. She's gotta fully look like a boar. My filter's not working. There we go. But I get you, man, feeling bored. Like I said, dude, like I mean, outside of work, like I've been trouble. That's why I haven't streamed much, is I haven't been having trouble finding motivation to stream, do anything. I'm not depressed. I'm just like, you know. Next one. Let's see. Let's do some of this. And how I work, man, is obviously if I was trying to make like streaming like my full-time job and shit, I would force myself to stream no matter how I was feeling. But I'm not, and so if I don't feel like doing something, I'm just not gonna do it, you know. I mean, that Final Fantasy video I did has blown up. Got like 500 subscribers in 2 weeks. It's pretty crazy, but that wasn't the intention, right? It's never been the intention. I'm at that age/phase in my life where I just don't give a fuck, dude, about much of anything, and I'm just gonna do what I feel like doing at any given moment. I've been through phases like that, man. It comes and goes. MMOs and gaming in general will never have the magic it did when we were kids, but that's partially because we're not kids anymore, right? It's still, to me, the funnest hobby. But yeah, it'll never be what it was. Even though games are shit now, but even if games now were as good as they were back then, I still don't think you would enjoy it as much. Right? I think that's just life, man. This guy to... We need a tank and a healer, man. Yeah, that's all I got left, bro. Wisdom's all I have to offer. Wisdom and these sick pythons, man. That's it. And the thing is, too, is like right before, and I'm sure to some degree, Little Raz's death has something to do with me feeling this way, because right up leading up until where he got sick, man, you remember I was streaming like 3-4 days a week, 3 to 4 hour streams every time. I was grinding, man, pumping out at least one YouTube video a week. And then Little Raz died, and then I was like pulling 88-hour weeks while I was acting for 3 months out of town. And I got back, it was like rushed. I took more of my time, but I got a new place, moved into it, and kind of like settled, and you know, a lot of shit has happened in 2025 for me. Nope. Oh yeah, get those two. There you go, bam. All right. Let's get shit out. Let's get shit going. Oh, that's right. I didn't mean to turn off my audio. I meant to turn off. Oh. This dungeon's not switched to mythic. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're watching on YouTube ever, hit the like button. It helps out. It helps, man. YouTube's algorithm is cancer. And it hates me. Ooh, okay, Keystone Hero for Rex. Pretty unique transmog. That one's pretty cool too. Yeah, they're friends IRL for sure. Make me a bit smaller here. Maybe I should go back to WoW. Sweltor City Heroes are doing it for me. Yeah, none of those ones ever do anything for me either, man. I mean, until like a sandbox, a true old school sandbox comes out, WoW's where I'm gonna be. The best thing about WoW is its gameplay. And to be honest, in an MMO, that's the most important. There's a small pull the lust on. No, you don't need the lust, brother. Yeah, I don't know, man. Lord of the Rings Online was like, it was fun a bit when I played it, but it's just not like, I don't know what it is about it, man. It's just not for me. You know? Yeah, it's not as fast-paced or reactionary, which is, in my opinion, is pretty important. They are doing more updates to Ashes of Creation. I might do a couple streams of that. To see what it's like in Alpha 2 Phase 3, because they just updated to Phase 3. But it's by far not anywhere near a finished game, dude. Like, it's just not even close.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Okay, bro. I do not have cooldowns right now. Now I do, though. We didn't waste Lust. Don't need to on a 7. Our damage is too high.
Let us begin.
You ain't casting shit, brother. Nope, you're not casting that. I think you need more sub-based MMOs. I mean, I agree with that, but you've also got to have sub-based that doesn't have a shitload of microtransactions, right? Which is more rare, but sub-base is the best model in my opinion, but I also think sandbox is the best model. Because remember, all MMOs were sandbox until WoW. WoW started the whole theme park thing. And you know, some good things came out of theme park. Theme park solved some problems in sandboxes that were solvable in other ways, but like mob tagging and all that, and like dungeon camping and shit were solved by being instance based. But it presented new problems too, right? Big ol'... we need bigger poles. And my damage is retarded, and it's going to be even more retarded tomorrow when I get my crafted weapon. They also introduced the two things I hate the most: level scaling. Well, that's the thing though, is level scaling didn't come into even WoW until like more recent, like in the last 5 years, right? 5 to 8 years. And there are still quite a few zones in WoW that are not level scaled. But yeah, I get what you mean. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, well, the thing is, in WoW, though, that it doesn't matter. Like, mob tagging isn't a thing anymore. Did the tank die? The tank died, dude. Wow. This is just a 7, bro. But yeah, that's very common in Sandbox. Mob tagging. Mob kills stealing. Yeah, the tank's gonna keep dying, dude. Because you fucking retards didn't kill the effect. This group sucks. This tank doesn't know what they're doing. He overpulls and he doesn't interrupt primary targets. Like, if you're doing big pulls like this, you have to have the Hound Master's card selected. Which I did, but I didn't have the interrupt. We're probably not even gonna time the 7. That's sad. That's fucking sad.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Yep, just a Hound Master, man. Then you can't buff the dogs. Not gonna waste cooldowns on this man. This guy's pulling really weird too. Like he's pulling things that are fucking up my cooldown memorization. But I have my cooldowns, so I'll save them. Not gonna use them for one small pack. And they didn't lust on first pull. They lust on first boss. Can't have any more deaths due to me have a chance. Dude, why? This tank is running that into people.
My emissary.
What are you doing, dog? And he's placing these like absolute shit. Like, bro. Tank is bad. He's bad. He's not pulling enough mobs either. Like for percentage. Whatever. Yeah, so I've made tanked for 15 years, man. Very familiar with what they should and should not be doing. Like he's so indecisive too. Like he doesn't know what he wants to do, and he's pulling things that like bro, what are you doing? Like, I have aggro. Dude, this prop paladin's HP, dude, is dipping like he's a blood DK. Not supposed to do that.
A willing sacrifice.
Yeah, dude, he dies a lot, dude. He's died. How many times has he fucking died now? And now he pulls the boss. Which, okay. Now let's see if people do this, the mechanics right. Okay, he at least did his shield the righteous, right?
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Okay, they cocoon that guy. That's good. They killed that guy. That's good. I fucked that up. Fuck that up. Alright, there we go. Alright, he is moving where he should. Couldn't tab target that bitch. This guy's hitbox is so weird, dude.
My
Like, holy shit, dude.
brings you power. Take it.
I am glad they're doing a stat squish, though. Definitely needed. Okay, I've got this Houndmaster covered. And cast that Hound shit. See, no one else interrupted that. I'd use my AoE. To stop that. Alright, Houndmasters are dead. Am I racist every time I see a new WoW race? I hear we was druids and shit in my head. Yes. And there's nothing wrong with that. At this point, when people say to me, "Hey, man, you're a racist," I go, "What's your point, man?" Words like racist and Nazi have no meaning in our society anymore. They don't mean anything. Like, racist, incel, Nazi, all those just mean someone I don't like. Someone who I disagree with. That's literally what it means. All right, we're gonna do some big boy bursts here, man. The biggest of the big boy deeps. Look at that. The same person who greened the Drakthir also greened it, new race. I mean, I don't think the Drakthir are that bad. I'll take Drakthir and what's it called? I'll take the Drakthir over the Velpura any day of the week, man. All day, every day. Interrupt them all. Seem like the devs like furries. Well, yeah. Damn, that hunter put in some work there at the end. It's alright though. My damage is gonna be insane after tomorrow. Because my main weapon will be 720 instead of 704. And it'll actually have the stats I need. And it will have my embellishment. I don't have an embellishment right now. Not a good one anyway. I mean, of course they're not going to do cat girls. WoW's not an anime. Right? We actually might time this, dude. See, we're at 96%. He didn't grab enough mobs. We'll have to go back. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna save my breath for my next burst window. It's pointless using it now. Don't want to pop breath without Pillar of Frost. There we go. 12 seconds and I'll pop my big boy burst. There we go, right after this. There we go. Biggest damage. Gotta ride this guy back. So I cannot get my fucking trinket. That's the other thing I'm missing with my trinket. My damage to be as high as it can be. Yep, then you just run off and die. And then you appear at the box. Appear at the box, man. There we go. I'm not gonna get my trinket. Oh, dude. I am so sick of this fucking dungeon. I've done this dungeon like 20 times just this week. That's what it feels like. See if anybody else gets it and give it to me. Come on. This guy need it? He doesn't need it. What, this nerd? He might need it. Shoulders. What'd you get, dude? Even if it drops, he can't give it. His item level is too shit. Oh, breastplate. Feels bad, man. That group was less than optimal.
Many farewells.
Be right back. I gotta piss.
Stay a while and listen.
I was still muted, dude. Fuck, I'm stupid. Thanks for the follow, Meme Don. I appreciate it, man. I was saying, my agent wants me to have Instagram and Facebook, so I have one. I'm thinking of just getting rid of it, dude. Just completely removing all social media 110,000% from my life and only keeping my YouTube channel and my YouTube channel's X account. And that's it. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. You're one of Imaginator's dudes, bro. What's up, dude? Yeah, I'll grip. Oh, I was gonna grip him in for you. I'll grip him in for you. There we go. Nice, man. Well, welcome. I'm trying to get Imaginator to stream on, multi-stream to Twitch, dude, but he's like, I don't know anything about it. I'm like, it's the exact same thing, dude. It's just easier for people to get, it's easier for people to, like, sub to you, man, and you know, like, everyone has Amazon Prime, right? Name Don, dude. Thanks for the sub, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just easier. Everyone has Amazon Prime, right? It costs people no money to sub to you in Amazon Prime, and you get sub. But you know what? My little brother, dude, he is... he's 3 years younger than me, but when it comes to a lot of things, he's like a lot older than me in terms of, like, when it comes to technology and stuff. He's not as bad as an older brother, for sure. But bro, what is going on with this group? You think it's gonna get nerfed, man? I mean, I don't care if it does. I've mained Blood DK for like 15 years. This is the first time Frost has been good and fun. So I've been playing it this season, but... And in Mythic Keys, Blood DK is not great. Any key higher than the 10, they start to struggle, man. If I had more money, then I would sub to you on here. But so, dude, no worries, man. You don't have to give me money, man. I don't care about money. Arcane's really good right now too, brother. Marksman's really good too. Yeah. I hate how, like, we just know that Blizzard's gonna nerf things when they're fun and good. To be fair, though, you have to be honest, though. Arcane Mage and Marksman Hunter have had way more times in the limelight than any DK spec. DKs are always mid or bad at everything. Have been the last time I would say DKs as a DPS were really good, like OP good, was Wrath the Lich King. And the last time that Blood DK was OP good was end of I think it was end of Shadowlands or end of BFA when they had that tier piece, that tier set that made Dancing Green Weapon up 100% of the time. This guy, we gotta keep the Hound Masters interrupted though. Ooh, this is a big boy pull, man. We did try out World Cup. I know, I saw. I'm lagging, dude. It's not my internet. It's World of Warcraft. I was lurking in a couple of those streams, man. I just didn't say anything because I was exhausted. Because I was pulling 88-hour weeks when he was streaming that, but I did step in and see some. These disconnects have been happening fairly frequently, man. In Blizzard games, mainly. Over the last 2 weeks, I've noticed. I know that MMOs, though, are not his jam. Yeah, he did the free trial. Yeah. His stream was ahead of our gameplay? What do you mean? Imaginator is a very, he has very specific tastes in games. And I do too. Like, I'm more of an MMO guy. He's more of like just a general JRPG type of guy. The only fandom he has that I don't fully understand is, and this is not just him, it's anybody who has this fandom, is I don't understand why he likes Nintendo so much. I don't get it. Nintendo's been dog shit for a long time. Oh, he was ahead of you. Oh, it's because it syncs levels, man, I think. Like, Nintendo was one of the worst companies in the world. And this goes all the way back to the NES days, dude. When they put that chip in their NES cartridges to prevent any third party that made a game for the NES from making games without their seal or whatever. No, I don't like Nintendo, man. I think they have some great series. Nintendo has some solid series, but as a company, they're just as corrupt, if not more corrupt, than the others. And you know what? Lately, even on their like series titles, like they've always been solid, the games aren't very good. They're falling in quality and raising in price, man. Like, a lot of people talk about, you know. Yeah, exactly. And like, there are people that, like, I know I've read some stories of people like they have a Switch 2, right? And then they buy a used Switch 1 game from like GameStop or something. And then it gets it bricks their system. Because that's considered like, oh, this game isn't yours, so. And then they have to go through this long process proving they bought a used game from GameStop so that it is theirs. And I mean, and look, the games that are the cartridges themselves for the Switch 2 don't actually have any game data on them. You're renting your games on the Switch 2.
It's too far away.
And I know, like, a lot of people, like, look at the in my opinion, the best-selling series is obviously the Mario series on Nintendo, the Zelda series, and the Metroid series are the three best, like, Nintendo IP. You know, like, games. And I'll be honest with you, man. Metroid Dread was good, but it was nowhere near as good as Super Metroid, and I'd even say Metroid Fusion was better. And I do not like the Metroid Prime games. I don't think Metroid belongs in a first-person setting. It just doesn't work. And then you have, I heard Mario Kart. I mean, they rode the coattails of Mario Kart for how long? Like Mario Kart 8? For like how long? Didn't Mario Kart 8 originally come out for the Wii U? And then, on top of that, you have the Zelda. Hey man, I'm gonna say it. Tears of the Kingdom was mid, and Breath of the Wild was slightly above average. I don't think the open world formula works in a Zelda game, and don't get me started on the fact that your weapons break. It was a fun experiment. I enjoyed Breath of the Wild the first time I played it. I tried replaying it after I beat it, and I was like, this doesn't feel like I'm playing a Zelda game, man. In my opinion, the best Zelda game ever, and the last one they made that was a real masterpiece, was Ocarina of Time. Yeah, that's what I've heard, dude. I've heard the new Mario Kart sucks. And it's the most expensive game ever released, like, as a standard version. Which is funny because when Nintendo was catching shit for how expensive it was, their argument was, well, we determine how much we're going to charge for a game based off of the game's quality and how much content it has. By saying that, they were saying Mario Kart World is sick as hell, the best Mario Kart game we've ever made, and it's you know, it's got so much content, which is false. And then they set that terrible precedent because now Sony and Microsoft are like, oh, look, Nintendo can overcharge for their games and their consoles now, and people will buy that shit anyway. So let's do it too.
Brings you power.
If Nintendo would have just stuck with the normal game like cost, I don't care about inflation, man. No one would have raised prices. Yeah, grab this guy. Man, that's that. $80 game. Come on, I don't want to spend that much. Right, we're already spending. I'm already spending $100 just getting like not even a full week's worth of groceries, man. I ain't spending $80 on a game. The only time you should ever be spending $80 on a game is if it's like a collector's edition and you get like action figures and shit in there. Yeah, but to be honest, dude, I'm done buying consoles, man. I bought the last 3 consoles I bought for specific games, and all the games have been not worth the cost of the console, in my opinion. Like I bought the PS4 for The Division and for Final Fantasy VII Remake, and those both suck. I mean, Division became good later, but then they screwed it up by abandoning it and making it a sequel instead, which had all the same problems they already fixed in the original game. Oh, and Destiny 2. I got it for Destiny 2. Then I got a PS5 for Division 2, and it was, like I just said, broken. I'm just done with consoles, man. What's my next YouTube video going to be on? I haven't decided yet. I always have I always have like 2 or 3 videos in the holster, and I decide which one I actually want to do. I definitely want to do the best, like the top 10 individual Final Fantasy tracks ever made. Like individual soundtrack pieces, not OSTs, but individual songs. I want to do that. But I have a couple in the pipeline. Oh, we gotta kill her. I spent $100 Microsoft dollars in Xbox Sonic Racing Crossroads Deluxe. Yeah, I mean if you're buying some like deluxe edition, man. But I mean, I'm old enough to remember the days, dude, when like one of the best things about like a WoW expansion or a new Final Fantasy game or something coming out, man, was to stand in line at GameStop, right? And be there at midnight, dude. In the freezing ass cold, just waiting to get your copy at midnight. But physical copies literally don't really exist anymore, anywhere. You know? This Fury Warriors is wrecking. Had a rough start though.
A willing sacrifice has been.
That is the one big disadvantage though of playing melee and WoW is like it's if you get even a little bit of downtime, your numbers just fall, man. Oh, this is an 8. I was like, this is taking a long time, but for some reason in my head I thought it was a 6 or a 7. Oh, there's an ad break. Yeah, I said it's completely justified, man. If you're getting like some deluxe edition, right? To play a game, buy like a super expensive game. But I said I'm old enough to remember standing in line, man, at to wait for new games to come out that I was excited about, you know. And those were some fun times, dude. That's the one negative thing, though, between YouTube and Twitch, is if you're on Twitch and you're not subbed to the person, you have to put up with that ad crap. Which is not fun. Alright, I'm gonna wait to hit my burst, because I have to wait. It's not up. Me neither, man. I mean, there are some games I'm interested in seeing what happens, right? But, like, excited? Like, oh, dude, I can't wait for this to come out. I'm gonna play the hell out of it. Nah, that doesn't happen much anymore. Warhammer RPG, okay. I mean, I am interested in seeing... Most of the games I'm interested in seeing how they turn out aren't going to be out for another 2 to 3 years. Right. Like number 4? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. Number 4 what? We rushing through? What are we doing? I just barely realized that our tank is a bear. Is he pulling the boss? Dude, he is. This guy's not fucking around. Alright. He's taking this super serious business, man. They really need to fix this camera problem, dude. I'm trying to get him to come over to me, dude. Oh, that's not the one thing. I thought that was the other guy. He looks like the same mechanic to me. I thought that was the shadow chasing me. I don't understand why some pullers do this, where they pull trash on top of bosses. Like, dude, it doesn't make it go faster. If anything, it makes it go slower, because now we have to, yeah, that camera shit is so dumb. Now we have to, cleave instead of direct damage. X, though. Dude, that death and decay shit has been broken forever.
Their pain shall
Burst coming up now.
My emissary brings you
Holy hell. That was completely unnecessary. I hate this guy. So annoying. Takes forever to kill. Because he keeps healing himself. You can't stop it. Like, you'll get him down to like 20%, then you'll heal to 50%. Dark Communion. There he goes. See? It has been going well. I mean, it's just, I don't have a stream schedule yet because I've been busy and I haven't really had the motivation to put one together. But I should have one soon. So right now I'm just kind of doing impromptu, like, hey, I feel like streaming right now. That's what I'm doing right now. But, you know, streaming's not my job.
Seems I must deal with you myself. Be gone, rabble!
I'll wait 9 seconds for the big burst window.
Pitiful wretches!
There we go. I am, meme. I am, dude. I've done this so many times. I've seen it drop once, and I wasn't me that got it. So.
Patience.
Get out of the way, brother. That.
my emissary brings you
I am patient. Behold the might of the Vendetta! Out of my way!
Trinkets are the worst thing to get, man. I don't have health to spare because the healer's not healing me, bro.
You are beneath my contempt!
Yep, and that's always how it is, man. And my DPS dude is so it's so dependent on having the right trinket combination. Especially if you're a mastery crit like FDK is. Of course I get the neck, dude. Of course I get the neck, dude. We got the other piece. Oh, man. I mean, that is Bis for blood. And it's supposedly Bis. It says it's Bis for Frost, but I don't know if I believe that, man. I might have to sim it. I'm gonna sim it. Because right now I have a crit mastery, very high mastery, low crit. Ah, thanks, Moth Maiden. Yeah, he is. I'm a T-Mog whore. I love doing T-Mogs that match what I'm doing. There is a crit mastery Delve Neck. That's what I've got right now. So I have a crit mastery Delve Neck. And then right now my blood is haste mastery, but very high haste, which I think is better.
There is much to be done.
Get it up to 701.
Fair skies and strong.
They can put settings in it and sim it. That's the thing, is your Delve Net can only go up to 704, right? You can't get a myth version of it. Alright.
An extended supply of goods for outlanders.
We would probably want crit gems. If we're gonna put gems in there, because of how much haste and mastery it has. Probably not pure crit. Probably like crit mastery. Like 2 of these. See how that goes. We can sim it. All right. I'm gonna quick sim this. Hold up. Top Gear. Nope. Hold on. Man, why is this being so stupid? There we go. Do a patchwork, and all I'm gonna change is the neck and see what I get. Long time no see, dude. You gonna be playing? I probably will, dude. To be honest, I'll probably play Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster. When does that come out, man? Let's see. Which one was I doing? Sin Stained. End of the month. It's September? It is September, huh? Damn. Let's see. September 30th. You gonna play it, man? What have you been up to? Slaving? Ain't we all, dude? Ain't we all, brother? Oh, man. I'm simming it now. It'll tell me what's better. Yep, the one I have now is better. Lose 58,000 damage if I switch. Damn. That other one, though, might be better for my blood, though. Dude, I am so sick of that dungeon. Halls of Atonement sucks. Let's see where I'm at. Yeah, look at that. I've just been spamming Halls of Atonement, man. I'd run Eco Dome for the trinket on my maze like 30. Yeah, dude. I'd ran Floodgate like 30 times to get this, to get the Sephorium Pacemaker, dude. Oh, dude. Absolute nightmare. And you know what's weird? It seems to me like this season, maybe it's just me, but it seems to me like this season, the Runed Crests, right, have had a lower cap on them than they have in the past. Like, I've been cock-blocked by Runed Quest this season, not Gilded's. Yeah, they are. They're definitely time gating the fuck out of. Dude, I hate time gating so much. That's time gating is one of the biggest flaws in the design of MMOs, theme park MMOs. There was never time gating in sandbox MMOs. They never had them. Time gating wasn't a thing then. Now they time gate everything. That guy's T-Mog is sick. I think that's the first time I said a T-Mog looked cool on a panda. The world's ending. Stupid. I'm not a panda fan. Don't like pandas, don't like Vulperas. Don't like gnomes. I'm neutral about dwarves. I like human, blood elves, and orcs, man. They're my favorite races in this game. Cries in Panda Mugmain. I just think they look like... They just look silly, man. They look like gummy bears. I mean, this T-Mog is cool. But... And it's partially because when they were introduced, they were like the first time. They were the first model in the game to have an updated animated model, right? And when they were put in the game, all the other models of all the other races in the game were still their vanilla WoW models. And it just didn't fit with like the gritty look. Now all the models have like that more whimsical, high polygon count. I mean, let's be real. All the humans in vanilla looked like they had Down syndrome. And they don't now, which is good. But yeah, it was just off, man. And you know what? I used to love playing Orc, and then when they updated the Orc model and they literally lifted the model of the dwarf's legs and feet and put them on the Orcs, I hated it, dude. And I switched to human or blood elf. I went to human or blood elf because I can't. The feet look so stupid. For me, it's the race class I played when my kids were kept from me, and I talked to my kids with. I used to do their dance, and my son would just laugh. So it's a nostalgic thing. It did all start with them furries, man. Those damn furries. Damn furries. And then we got Volpira. To be fair, though, I almost never see anybody play Volpira. There's one. There's one person on a Volpira. They're really rare, though. I think Volpira is the least played race in World of Warcraft. Oh, you mean the Worgen, man. The Worgens, yeah. Yeah. But let's be real, man. The Worgens was Blizzard's attempt at making like werewolves that are badass, right? And then that eventually gave way to this. Like Volpiras are the full-on furries, man. Sonic Fox or some shit. I haven't looked at a Worgen in a long time. You know, that's another race I don't see played very often. I see them more than Volpiras, but like, look around, dude. I like never see people play Worgen. I see a lot of Tauren, a lot of Orcs, a lot of humans, and a lot of Blood Elves. I think they're the most played by far. By far, man. What's this? Yeah, you'll see some dwarfs too. Yeah, I want to look, dude. I hardly look at the races, man. Let me check something. It's like I have human, blood elf, or orc for almost everything. Because furries and the kind don't play. No, they ERP and Limsa Laminsa, dude. That's what they do. They ERP, man. Yeah, see, like human, blood elf, human, orc, blood elf, undead. Undead. Dude, I was watching that anime. I was watching that anime Goblin Slayer and I made this guy. Oh, dude. I have a night elf. I have one night elf character. I made this guy in Burning Crusade. I made this character all the way back in Burning Crusade, man. Yeah, I don't have... I made this Horde Rocks. So I made this stupid gnome Horde Rocks back in the Vanilla WoW days. Because back in the Vanilla WoW days, you couldn't have characters of the same faction on the same server. So I made this character to troll people on Alliance. I made another guy, a paladin. I think I deleted him though, called I Am Immune. But oh, there he is. I used him because I was pissed off. I got killed by this paladin in Stranglethorn Vale, and when I started beating his ass, he bubble hearthed. And so I made this character, I Am Immune, to troll him. And I made this character for the same reason. Look, his name is Nerf Sheep. I made it back when in PvP in Vanilla WoW, I was getting sheeped by mages, man. So I made this to just troll people in Stormwind. Red Pookie Panda. You got one named Buff DKs? I should. I should have one named Buff DKs. But I didn't need to, man, because initially when DKs came out in Wrath of the Lich King, they were broken overpowered. And DKs were broken overpowered that whole expansion. Even after they were nerfed into the ground, they were still the best class in the game. They topped DPS, they were the best tanks. They could kill you after they are... If you were a DK in Arena and you got killed, you could still kill them. You would spawn into a ghoul and just kill them. That shit was awesome. Overpowered, need to be removed from the game, but it was awesome. But yeah, like, let's look at the races. I haven't unlocked most of these races because I never would play them, so I didn't bother unlocking them. Yeah, I see a lot of humans. You'll see a dwarf every now and then. Decent number. I think the most played races on Alliance are human, night elf, and probably Draenei is the last one. But you don't see that many Draenei. It's very rare to see Colterans. Body positivity race. Horde is almost all orc, undead, blood elf, and troll. Actually, you know what? I think Horde is pretty... A lot of void elves on Alliance. I don't really notice. Probably because they have the same model as they have the same model as blood elves, so I just think they're blood elves that are when they're in my party. That's probably why. Yeah, that's why. I think Horde has a far bigger distribution of like split of what races people play, because I see a lot of orcs, undead, Tauren, trolls, and blood elves. Trolls probably the least out of all of them, but I see a fair amount of goblins too. I think the Zandalari trolls look way better than the regular trolls. Which one? This? You're looking at the female troll, I think. Nah, that was a female troll, man. Diversity, blood elf. Oh yeah, let's look at that, dude. Let's pull that up. Wow, big surprise. I'm so shocked. Oh, when I had this selected, or I think I had rogue selected. That? No. Yeah, big surprise. Blood Elf is the most played race in the game. Night Elf is second. Human is third. Orc is fourth. Then Void Elf. Yeah, I was right. I was 100% right. The only one I didn't get in the being in the top 4 was Night Elf. But Blood Elf I knew was probably the most played race. Let me see. What's the lowest? Earthen? That doesn't surprise me. They're the newest sub race, and they're pretty much just dwarves that you can play on the Horde. It didn't used to be, but yeah, it is now. The Blood Elf passive, it can come in handy in some Mythic Plus where like enemies get shields, but yeah. I like Zandalari Trolls, would be my #1 pick for outclass on Horde, but I hate the feat. See, and that's what I used to love Orc, man. My first, like, where I went really hard and decided to main DK, was, I was main, for most of Wrath of the Lich King, I mained Warrior. And then, when I got to the fight, in Ice Crown Citadel where you fight Sarfang's son. I thought he was so cool. His armor was so cool. He just looked so cool. I was like, I've got to make an Orc DK, and then I mained it. But look how stupid the feet are now, man. Let's put plate on him. Like his feet look like squishy marshmallows. Undead was the shit, dude. Undead's racials were so good. Especially in vanilla WoW. You could eat the corpses of enemies you ate, so you didn't have to have food with you all the time. Man, my first character ever was an undead warrior. Yeah, the feet are so dumb, bro. Look, they're the same feet as the dwarves. Let me find the dwarves. See? Same feet. Their boots used to go up past their knees, orcs did. Now they're like little squishy marshmallows. It's cancer, man. Yeah, I still have my my first warrior. Where is he? Where you at, man? Oh, he's probably like low level because of all the squishes. No, that's not him. No. Yeah, it is meme. It is. I just want to find my original guy. There he is. Look, he's still in Molten Core gear. Has the Unstoppable Force. I never played him. Outside of the first 2 levels in Burning Crusade is when I stopped playing him. And then I played Warlock almost all the Burning Crusade, a Blood Elf Warlock. 75% of the time. And then 25% of the time I played Orc Warrior. Yeah, but we need to do another hauls. Burning Crusade, man. Good times. My guild was I was an officer in Burning Crusade in the 3rd United States Guild to kill Illidan. And then we all quit when Sunwell came out because Sunwell was AIDS. Let's see. As long as it's a 6 or higher, I don't care. Because I just want it to be a hero if it drops. Ooh, a Brewmaster tank? Don't see those often. Chill run, bro. Hero drops 6 or higher. I have to click this thing. Yeah, the drops on 6 are 1 out of 6 hero. Seven's a 2 out of 6. 8-3. 9-4. 10-5. I think Gilded starts at 7, but I'm capped on Gilded Crest, so I don't really give a shit about that. I've been pounding water, man, today. I'm gonna pee real quick. All right. Hassan, dude, what is this? I don't know much about that, bro. I know like him and like Asmongold have this like beef, but I don't know much about what the hell that even is, dude. What's going on there? Isn't he like some like retarded communist or something? I don't know the details. Anything happens, I just assume it's fake or gay. Or fake and gay. It's either fake or gay, or it's fake and gay. Retarded rich communist. Surprise. Surprise that someone who's a communist is rich. He's pretty soy too. Oh man. That doesn't shock me at all. Let me guess. He doesn't even play video games when he streams. He just sits there and talks about how great communism is and how he wishes that Karl Marx's cock was in his ass. Does that sound about right? Yeah, capitalism isn't perfect, man, and we're definitely in late stage capitalism, which is causing some problems, but it's way better than being forced to be in the mines or you go to the gulag, man. Radical Muslim who supports terrorists, but he takes pictures wearing female maid outfits and shit. He's not a real Muslim then, dude. If he was a real Muslim and was doing that, they would have already killed him. His own people would have killed him already. He's a troll, dude. That's what it sounds like to me. He's doing the biggest troll and meme on the whole world. A gay Muslim? That doesn't make any sense. But here I go again thinking shit in 2025 is supposed to make sense. All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna drop this time, dude. I feel it. Feel it, man. Thanks, brother. Give me that good stuff. Come on, Brewmaster. Dude, what's with these small poles? Okay, he's going. I'm gonna blind all these guys so they're slow. There we go. Not gonna blow my load, dude, till they get over here. Oh, that's bad. He got the Houndmaster shit off. We gotta go really hard in the paint. Make sure these guys die fast. $2025 is a sad time. Yo, dog, I heard you like paying triple for rent and groceries, bro. So we got you 2025. Like, I had literally, man, right before COVID hit, I had literally finally made it to upper middle class and how much I was making. Nope. I'm just middle class now, which is going extinct. I'm barely middle class, probably closer to lower middle class. Peasant in 2025, that's right. Nope. Trying to pull this guy over, buddy. Big damn, big damn. I wish I paid that much for my place, dude. I live in a house. Like it's a duplex, right? But it's privately owned. And I'm paying $1,400 a month, and it's only 980 square feet, barely under 1,000 square feet. But I don't have a dog anymore because he died, and I don't have any kids. And I'm divorced, so I don't need any more space than that, man. You know what I mean? Live surrounded by trash, bro. Could be worse, dude. You could live in Chicago. Just remember, dude, there's always someone out there that has it worse than you. There's somebody out there that lives in a place twice as expensive and they have AIDS. You know? Where you going, brother? Gay AIDS, or is there? I mean, they're the same, right? Say they found the cure for AIDS, apparently.
Stay a while and listen.
Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. All right, big damage, big interrupt, big damage. We'll only have the Muslims doing God's work. What? Blasphemy. I thought I was sad for being... I thought I was sad for being single. Best thing ever? Wait. I thought you lived with your boyfriend, KT. We gotta get rid of this hoe. Gonna buff him, man. You guys aren't prioritizing this target, man. Oh, we're fucked. Dude's got all that mastery because you guys didn't kill it. I'll have to burst this even though I don't want to. Single for a while? When did that happen? I could have sworn, like, last time I talked to you, we were talking about going somewhere with your boyfriend or something. But yeah, dude, like, yeah, but I agree with you. Being single is awesome. I don't have to deal with women and their bullshit. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Plus, I understand. I'm so fucked up, dude. After, like, what happened that led to my divorce and all that shit, dude, and all the cluster B women I've dated, man. Which is my fault for dating them, right? I should have known better. But I'm so fucked up now, like, I don't think I could ever really trust somebody again on that level. I don't think I'm capable of it. Just being real. And plus, I love the fact that I can go where I want when I want to. I can spend my money on what I want when I want to. I don't have to ask anybody's permission or like run it by somebody, right? And now I know this sounds selfish too. Now that little Raz is dead, like I can, if I want to like just pick up and leave like for a few weeks or whatever and work, because I work remote, I can do that if I want to. I don't have to worry about feeding him and shit. But like Yeah, I just play WoW, man. I go to the gym every day. I play WoW. I make videos, and then at night I watch like some anime or some shit. You know, if I'm not raid leading or something. It's a simple life. Weeb. You know, I was never huge into anime until an adult. Like, seriously, like as a kid, the only anime I ever watched was Dragon Ball Z. And I didn't know it was anime. I didn't know what anime was when I was a kid. I thought it was just a cartoon. But now, dude, I've watched a bunch of animes I really like Rising of the Shield Hero. Solo Leveling is amazing. One Punch Man. I watched My Hero Academia. Got a bit weird. I even started a new study. Nice. There seems to be a huge influx, though, of anime coming out that are like, random guy gets sucked into an MMO. And I just find those interesting because I'm such an MMO fan. You know?
I need to get closer.
I can understand that too, man. There's a lot of anime I don't like. And you know what? Like, I wouldn't consider myself a weeb because I'm not like, oh, I'm watching it because it's anime. I'm like, is it a good story or is it not a good story? If it's not, I'm not interested. And I don't watch like the fan servicey animes that are like insanely over sexualized just to like give the weeb dude something to jack off over that night. I'm not into that at all.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
When did I do that? No, I was doing. I did go to a. So I went to an All-Con in October of 2021. Never cosplay in my life. And they're like, dude, come cosplay with us. I'm like, all right, cool. So I had to pick two cosplays. One had to be like in line with what they're doing, which was the Men in Tights from Mel Brooks' movie, you know, Robin Hood Men in Tights, mixed with Marvel. So I did Men in Tights Wolverine. That was awesome. And then they're like, and then do something from anything else you know. And so I was like, okay, what do I know? And like, I don't want to spend money. I don't want to build a costume. I don't want to like get some cheap Halloween costume. And since I'm already like have samurai gear because I am a black belt in 2 styles of the Iaido. I was like, here, this will be easy. I'll draw a scar of an X on my face, put on my kendo gi, and I'll be Kenshin from Samurai X, the movie, not the anime show, the movie. So that's what I did. I mean, technically, being an actor, you're cosplaying all the time. I just finished playing Moriarty from Sherlock Holmes, right? So, and I played Mr. Darcy and shit. I'm obviously not those people, but those aren't my costumes, right? The costume shop pays for it and makes you look like them. What are they doing? What's this guy doing? Oh, we're waiting here. He's pulling mobs to us? Damn. Okay, so this could be a massive pull. Ooh, I've never seen somebody do it this way. Pretty massive pull, brother. Nope, gotta get out of that. Better hit some TVs, bro. Wow, that DPS died fast.
sacrifice has been prepared.
Yeah, we gotta focus this guy. Or this will get hairy. Big brains for reals. Oh, I was also thinking, I always say I'm never going to do another video about Final Fantasy 14, and then I always think of something else, or somebody brings something up, and I'm like, I should make a video about that. I was thinking of making a video about, even if they fix all the design problems with Final Fantasy 14, like the core design problems, the game will never be good because of its engine. Like, that's the biggest thing holding it back. You own my FC? Yeah, I know. I haven't played in like 2 years, yeah. But everybody, like, I've had people come in my streams and be like, even the last couple streams I did, and they're like, did you hear about the Fan Fest? And did you hear about this? And I'm like, they'll never fix the game. They can't. It's built on a shitty foundation, man. The same reason that Star Wars The Old Republic is, like, always going to struggle and never reach its potential. Been flooded with that crap recently? Yeah. And I also thought it was funny that Blizzard took total shots at Square. Don't get me wrong, both companies suck, but about their player housing. When WoW announced their player housing, that was funny. And people have been waking up and finally started hating on Yoshi P. That's because they finally figured out that he's a politician and he's not a real game designer. He's good at taking other ideas and adapting them to his project. I just think it's nice that people are finally seeing what I've been saying for years now, man. He do another big boy poll, he's gonna go up. You did, I do remember that. You did indeed say that. I do remember that. Holy shit, dude. I'm doing 13 million DPS. Those guys are doing 4 on those big pulls. It's deceiving though. It's just because of my cleave. It is weird. It gives you crit when you use it on it's better for big packs, but dude, even on single target raid bosses, it's simming higher for Frost DK than any other trinket combination. That and the C4ium, which I thought was strange. Yoshi P is praising Blizzard lately because Square Enix dropped the ball and needs some way to shift aggro. I didn't notice that. You'll have to link me that in the Discord, man. Oh yeah, we're gonna do huge burst. We have all our CDs up for this guy. Come on, bros. What are you doing? There we go. Biggest dam. How did he die? Imagine being bad. Imagine not doing the mechanics. Imagine dying twice. What is bro doing, dude? Did you not know the mechanics? Dude, he just buffed the boss on all the ads. How are these people so bad? Yeah, I can't go over there, dude. You're supposed to gather up the ads. It's your job, bro. Ring of peace them. Wow, these guys are bad. Trying to grip him in. Dude, this guy dies every time. He's died twice this fight. This is a 7, bro. Bro needs to drop his paper plate armor. I don't know what he's doing. Is he not hitting any cooldown? I have no more B-resin, bro. And now he's gonna get this again. No, I'm gonna make sure he doesn't. Tank leaves the boss in the red blood. Okay. Makes mediocre game better. I mean, I have to death strike because the healer doesn't go. Bro died again. And he's not even in here. Oh, they B-resed him again. He died. He's died. He's been all 5 deaths, bro. Yeah, he's trash, man. Absolute trash. I've got to single target this hoe. Oh, he's about to die. Because if I don't, it's gonna kill everybody. It just buffed him at the end. Yeah, dude, that warrior is penguin shit. How the fuck you dying? His name's even Be Careful, man. Take your own advice, brother. Fuck's our healer doing? Why is he here, dude? Trash game. You're welcome. Good night. Oh, I have aggro. Cool.
My emissary brings you power. Take it.
Good night, KP. Ping all you want, man. It's not gonna make this warrior good. All right, let's see if he fucks up these mechanics. I'm betting he will. I'm waiting for my cooldown to come up. Right now. Come on. Come on.
My emissary brings you power.
I can't trust these guys. I've got a single target down the emissary, dude, because I can't trust these guys to cleave with me and actually get the job done. Oh, double interrupt. I hate when I get that mechanic. That guy's dead, dude. He's dead. Imagine being that trash, man. You did call it that. And I'm not surprised. Guy should rename himself from Be Careful to Dick in the Dirt, because that's all he's been doing, is dry humping the ground. And dude, this Pharaoh Druid, man, is all up in my business all the time. It's always giving us both the mechanics. I mean, we're mostly a melee group, so it makes sense, but yeah, we're not gonna time a 7, dude, because of this warrior eating shit all the time. Damage is too low because he's dead all the time, and he sucks when he's alive. Have to burst shit down if we want to have a chance of timing it. Yeah, I normally don't do randos, but none of my guild mates had my key, so I've been doing this with randos. No, no Dark Communion. Fuck. What are you playing these days, though, man? I didn't even see when he died. He probably just stood in the circle, man. He probably just stood in shit. There's nothing else I can imagine that he would have died to. I bet you he just stood in shit. Oh, the next boss? Oh. Yeah, how's he gonna fuck that up? He'll die to the flying pillars for sure. I'm sure of it. Sure of it. He'll get knocked by a pillar and die. Or I'm gonna do it and die. I didn't see it, it was behind me. That's what I get for talking shit, man. I didn't see it was behind me, dude. I was not paying attention. Rip.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You know, it would be nice, though, if they had the ability to battle res me, but they don't, because they battle res, they used all 4 of our B reses on that warrior, and then he'd instantly die again. Wait, we have a B res? I think we have one. Oh, we do. Alright, now the goal, we're not going to time this shit. The goal is still being top DPS even though I died. And I was dead for a long time. I mean, I'm still top damage, dude, and I was dead for a minute and a half. Wow, what a shit group. And have it be me that drops the ball at the end. I still don't think, though, if we... Dude, did you see that dumb shit? You couldn't even see it, because it was right through the middle. That was stupid. I couldn't tell where the fucking arrow was, man. I hit again, dude. Oh, that's what it is, dude. I don't know how it got so zoomed in. I normally play like pretty far out on this fight. That was rough, man. That was rough. Watch the warrior get it. He's gonna get it. Nope. There's only one piece of loot because we didn't time it. Oh, there's 2. But it still wasn't. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, man. That run gave me cancer. That run gave me AIDS, bro. What about you, man? Do you, you raid, man? I just run an AOTC guild. That's the only raiding I do. Papa Franco. Dude, I miss... If I had a genie, man, one of my wishes would be to bring Filthy Frank back. 100%. The world needs Filthy Frank. That God left me unfinished, dude, still cracks me the hell up, man. That shit was so funny. 6 out of 8 heroic. We're actually 6 out of 8 right now in my guild. Yeah, we're 6 out of 8. I'm not in charge of guild recruitment though. I'm the guild master and run the guild, but I'm not in charge of guild recruitment. I delegated that out because we're just AOTC. Chocolate Man was the best. Yeah, dude. Chocolate Man and what was the name of the dude? Zeus. Was that his name? The big buff dude that would like throw garbage cans at him. Was his name Zeus? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was Zeus or something like that. Yeah, this is the first raid expansion in 15 years where I've mained DPS. I'm gonna tank again. I love tanking a lot, but I just couldn't pass up since I've DK'd main for 15 years doing Frost when it's this good, and this changed, right? Because its rotation and its talents were dog shit for a long time. So I'm super pumped that it's back, like, to being fun. Now they just need to rework, overhaul Blood and Unholy in War Within. Oh, even on my YouTube channel, I provided a way to fix Blood, man. I mean, Blood needs a lot of reworks in terms of flavor, but its biggest problem is the fact that it can get one shot in high keys because of how our mitigation works. They just need to change how our mastery works, man. That's all they need to do. If they changed what our mastery did, Blood would be viable in high mythic plus keys, and then they could rework other stuff. Yeah, Frost is just too good, man. And my damage is going to go apeshit tomorrow because I'm going to have my crafted weapon tomorrow. 720, and it's an embellished 720 with the right stats. Which is going to make a huge difference. Yeah, Frost is retarded good right now. And it won't last. It won't last. I'm actually surprised Blizzard hasn't nerfed it already. It's probably too late in the season for them to nerf it though. Because I didn't know I was going Frost at the start. And so I used my first spark upgrading my bracers. Which by the way I should I'm saving my But I made bracers because I was going to be Blood initially, and bracers were the Blood first recraft. And then I said, fuck this, I'm going Frost. So, yeah, next week I'll have enough. But, I think that's gonna do it for me for streaming for the night. I know this is a short stream, but I said right in the title, short stream. Once I get my streaming schedule back, I'll be streaming 3-4 days a week again. But I'm just figuring out. You're right, meme. It is too good not to play. I'm still figuring out my stream after I was gone acting out of state for 3 months, and then I came back and had to get a new place to live, and I just barely got back. And like right before I left, my dog died, so I had to do all that shit. So So I'm still getting into the rhythm. The only set day I have for streams right now is Wednesday in the late morning, early afternoon. So I'll be live on Wednesday for sure. But yeah, tomorrow I may go live for the raid. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But I'm still working on getting a solid stream schedule set up. Yeah, I know, man. He had kidney failure. He lived to be 15 and a half years old, man. And he started getting sick. He stopped eating. I tried everything. I took him to the vet. They tried steroids. They tried an appetite enhancer. They tried doing all kinds of. He had surgery, and they just couldn't. They're like, his kidneys are fucked. So I had to put him down because he was starving himself to death. So I was like, I'm not gonna watch him starve to death. So I put him down. I had to, man. It sucked. It sucked really bad. Because the worst part, man, about when your dog dies, especially like I was hoping when I knew he was sick, I was hoping I would just wake up one morning and he would be, passed on his own. But the fact that I had to not only make the decision to kill him and be there and watch it, I wouldn't wish that on anyone, man. Yeah, it's haunting, man. You still remember them dying in your head all the time. And I have him in a box of ashes in my living room. 3 in a row, 1 survived for a whole month. Dude, that's fucking terrible, man. That's right. You had I remember back when you streamed a little bit, man. You had your dogs running around the background. It's just the worst thing, man. I know it's not really like a kid because, I can't really compare because I don't have any children, but I imagine it's close. Losing a dog is close, man. And the funny thing was, like I've said a billion times, that dog was originally for my ex-wife, and then she abandoned him in the divorce, and I got him. It's still family, man. Yeah, 100%. Still 100% family. And he was with me every day for 15 and a half years, right? He followed me everywhere I went. Even in his last, the last 3.5, 4 years, not 4, but about 3.5 years he was alive. He was deaf, completely deaf, and half blind. So he couldn't hear me come home anymore. So he wouldn't, he used to run to me when he'd hear me come home. He couldn't hear anymore. But the second he would see me walk past the room when I got home from something, he would just walk around and follow me around everywhere. What's up, Jason? Yeah, the stream's just about to end, but I'm going to be going live on Wednesday for sure, and I might stream tomorrow's raid. It just depends on how we're doing. It's hard for me to stream raids because I'm the raid leader, so I'm calling people retards and trying to fix mistakes, so I don't get to respond to chat very much, so I don't like streaming very much when I'm actually raiding when we're still in Prague, and we're in phase 3 of the second to last boss in Heroic, so. But, I definitely will be live on Wednesday, and yeah, you're right, man. I am going to be doing Final Fantasy 7. I mean, not 7. I'll never play Final Fantasy 7 Remake again. Final Fantasy Tactics Remastered. I definitely want to play that. Because Final Fantasy Tactics is the best Final Fantasy game ever. Easily. But yeah, guys, sorry for the sporadic streaming schedule, but it'll be more consistent. I have a whiteboard up there. I'm figuring out what days work because my problem is I raid Tuesdays and Thursday nights, which is why my Wednesday streams are in the afternoon, right? Because Wednesday night is the only night I have nothing going on. And then I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 11-hour shifts. So, but I still want to stream 3 days a week. I'm just figuring out what schedule works best for my sanity. You too, man. It was good seeing you again, brother. Come by more often. Have a good rest yourself, man, and take care of yourself, dude. You still got your dogs? Pet them for me, man. You just never know when their time is up, But have a good night, everybody. I'll be back soon. Keep it real.